Hi guys, this is Erin Spreen here coming to you from Whitecourt, Alberta, Canada. I just wanted to bring you guys here to this very special presentation. I am so excited about what's going on with these crazy historical pandemic times that we're all living in around the world. Well, things fall into your laps for many reasons. And I just want to share a little bit about my story. I've been online, I've been an entrepreneur for 23 years. I've seen a lot of amazing things around in the time frame that I've been, being an entrepreneur. But I will tell you slightly about, I would say about 5 years ago, I kept on hearing about Forex trading. And I would say about a year ago, exactly a year ago, it became really big. It was a big trend. And to this day, it is a huge trend. And I, got introduced to it and I never invested because I'm a very busy person. And I didn't want to learn the skill of trading. And so for the ones that don't understand what Forex trading is every time, if I live here in Canada, but if I go into United States and I go purchase things with my credit card, right? When you get your statement, you get to see the purchase, but then you get to see the foreign exchange. You'll see it separately. Or if you are sitting here in Canada or wherever you are, whatever country you're from, and you do online purchase, because everything's online purchasing, right? You will get you'll get the initial purchase, then you'll get the Forex exchange rate. And I'm not sure if you understand, there's an opportunity of making money there. That's a $5 trillion market worldwide per day. It's crazy. And I understood this concept about a year ago, but I wasn't willing to do all the work. And it was like a freaking university degree that you have to learn the trading. You have to be in front of your computer multiple times in the day. And unfortunately, emotions get into that. It's just like, back in the day, you've seen the traders would go to the big trading, the World Trade, well, not the World Trade Center, but that's the old school way. Well, we are now in year 2020. We are in the technology era, and we are also in the era of artificial intelligence. So I can tell you, I am so excited about this. I learned about this in this past few days here. And I'm going to go through a very exciting presentation, explain the concept of the company, who the company is, how it works with artificial intelligence, the income that you can make, the passive income that you can make from the artificial intelligence, as well as the opportunity of bringing on people as affiliates. So this is not a networking company at all. It's an investment company, and I'll get into the details. So I'm going to share my screen, bring up the PowerPoint, sit down, strap your seatbelt on, get excited, because this blew my mind away. And as I've been getting more and more into passive income and understanding that people don't need to have physical products to make income. I mean, we love our physical products. We love those products to make us healthy and stuff, or our faces wonderful, and etc., or clothing and stuff. But we also like to have that digital connection to the world. And artificial intelligence, if you have not heard about this is one of the hottest trends. It's one of the top 3 things right now currently in year 2020 to invest in. So this is the time to strap that seatbelt on, and I will quickly share the screen. And I'm going to turn my camera off, so that we can just bring up the screen here, or the PowerPoint, so I don't distract you. I'm going to turn my camera on here, or off. So this is exciting. So this is Sincere.Systems. This company is the mother company of the opportunity. It's a British company. It's a British investment company. and you're going to be very, very exciting. But before we get into the details of the company, I just want to bring the concept of what's happening, especially in these historical times. This is your lifeline in the terms of money, right? Obviously, you start here, you're born, you're in your childhood and your youth years. And about age 20, between 18 and 20 years old, that's usually when you start thinking about, well, I need to start learning how to invest money. Obviously, if you're typically at a job, you want to take a portion of that money to keep investing, and so you can have compounded interest. This is from age pretty much from 20 to 60. That's your average years that you work. But most people work up to 65, 70. Some people will even continue working because they just physically can't afford it, because the inflation around the world of living costs are just skyrocketing. It's crazy. So, but there are some people that are smart, and if they're very smart and ready and opening and willing to learn what's out there for opportunities, some people will actually become, successful between their 20s and 30s, and they can literally retire from the passive income that they're making. So that, obviously this is where you're from 60 on, even if you're working, you're starting to maybe only work part-time. You're not needing to have to work full-time hours just for that extra cushion if you're getting a pension from your country, if you paid into a pension. But most people aren't. I'll just be honest with you, unfortunately. So that is your timeline, your lifeline of terms of money. Now, why is it necessary to invest? I was told many years ago to keep investing, and that's what I've done. And I've always just, paid attention and stayed on top of what's happening in the world. Well, what are the types of investments that exist? Well, typically the property, your house, your home, or maybe buying some buildings or buying a whole bunch of different houses and renting it out. Bank deposits, precious metals, valuable paper, bonds, cryptocurrencies. That's huge right now. I think people are recognizing that, it is a real investment. And of course, the speculation right now is Forex. That is the next big trend. And I just kept on getting educated about it in this past year. And I kept on learning and paying attention and recognizing there's got to be another way of making advantage of a passive income through Forex trading. So sure enough, November of 2020, I get this introduced to me while I was already currently working on a very large project, but I believe in always diversifying my income. So what is Forex? Like I mentioned to you, this is, this is a great graph of what's happening for the Forex trading. You can see it's going up every year. It's like I said, it's a $5 trillion market on a daily basis. It's crazy. And if you understand it, you would really lock arms and understand that this is a huge investment. This is another massive opportunity. But what's so exciting is the artificial intelligence. I've been learning about artificial intelligence this past 90 days, and it's blown my mind away. I'm finding out that our local governments here are starting to heavily invest artificial intelligence. We are in the new technology era. And what I love about this concept is there's no emotion. So I don't have to say, oh, I wonder if I should trade that, or I wonder if I should take that pip, or what I should do, right? It's automatic that the system will do it for us. And it's a robot. It's absolutely amazing. It replaces the manual trading at all, for sure. So again, many banks and exchanges are cutting down thousands of highly skilled traders, analysts, risk managers, investing billions of dollars in artificial. But yet investing, did you hear what I just said? Investing billions of dollars of artificial intelligence based development. So this is absolutely huge. This is now you're asking, well, what has Sincere.Systems, this British company, done to be able to attach themselves to a really reliable artificial intelligence company? Well, they have partnered with DDS Incorporated. This is one of the largest, the biggest artificial intelligence companies of the world. And I'll get into a little bit more details about them. And they're a US based company. You can see here's the agreement. It's official and everything, so it is a real partnership. And the company is based partnership with the UK company, which is Sincere.Systems Group. Now, DDS Incorporated is also partnered with some of these massive companies: Morgan Stanley, Deutsche Bank, Bank of America, JP Morgan, of course, us, Sincere.Systems. So this is beyond huge. This is massive, guys. So understand you are working with a massive and partnering with a massive, being affiliate with the company of DDS through Sincere.Systems Group. Like, it's absolutely mind-blowing. When I've seen this information, I'm an analytical person. When I seen all this details, I was blown away, and I'm so excited. So this is the mission here in Sincere.Systems: create a global financial ecosystem that enables each partner to use and earn from innovative services. So I'm just sharing the Forex trading. They have many other different verticals as well that they're involved with, and we'll definitely get into that more as we go. But right now, the word is out to invest in Forex trading. I have been hearing this. I've been prospected. I've been told about this from multiple different people, high level in entrepreneurs, in the time that I've been as an entrepreneur for 23 years, and people reaching out to me. But when I seen this and being attached to artificial intelligence, that I don't have to do any of the skill learning or the hours in front of the computer, I was like, I'm in. And then once I see numbers, I was blown away. So we're a very reliable company, the Sincere.Systems. As you lock your position in for free, did you hear that? For free, and then you can do your investment afterwards, you will see how secure this is. You have to go through a whole validation to be verified from the company. It's all legal. It's absolutely mind-blowing. One of the owners, there's 3 owners of the company, but one of the owners is, I believe, around 25 years old, and he's one of the top 5 richest businessmen of the world. Of the world. Did you hear that? He's right along there with Bill Gates. He's right along there with Mark Zuckerberg. He's there right along there with a couple other people. I can find that information for you. But to understand, this is who we're partnering with. So it's pretty amazing. As well as to be legit in Great Britain, through the British government, they had to put down a huge capital of down for the company. And actually, I just heard it was actually $5 million in British pounds. That equals about $6.5 million in US dollars. So it's a legit, just to make sure everything is legit, everything's registered, everything's real. Here's a true statement of this. But I mean, you see the 1 million here, but it is, they've added more because they have multiple verticals, and there's lots of stuff happening. So you're asking me, what is the investment proposition? This is just strictly for the artificial intelligence. I will get into other details here shortly, but average, and for me, because I've never physically went and did the actual manual trading like many other opportunities out there, Forex trading. But right here, this is huge. This is 15.5%. And on average, that's your average profitability. That's massive. That's beyond huge. So the minimum investment is $100. So it allows anybody to get involved to make their investment. This is all about investing your money, reinvesting your money, making more money off your own money. It's pretty amazing how this works. But through the company, if you make $100 investment, 50% of it you're going to make. And the other 50% is going to go to the company. And if you make a $500 investment, you're going to make 60%, the company is going to make 40%. So it makes it legit. So the company's actually making, revenue so that they can pay us the profits of the artificial intelligence doing the trading. So this is beyond huge. You can see, you can make any payment of any amount immediately. It's not at $100. You can do a 500, you can do a 1,500, you can do 5,000, 10,000, 25,000, or the 50,000. Obviously, as you go up, you can see your percentages are going to go up. You're making 85%, and then the company's keeping the 15%. So you can work your way up, which I'll explain how it works. But this is absolutely huge, guys. So why you're asking me, well, how are you getting 15.5% average? Well, from February 2018 to May of 2020, that's how long we've been doing this company, Sincere.Systems, have been doing the Forex trading. It's only been since a year ago, 2019, they've added the artificial intelligence. The company started back in 2017. So it's a 3-year-old company, but the Forex trading started here. So when you take the average of all this, that's where they get the 15.5%. So this is just up to May 2020. Obviously, we're now in November 2020, so they'll probably give us updated information here shortly. I would think by end of this year, and they probably do it every 6 months or something like that. But just to give you a perspective of how this is all working. So, what's your average return? So this is the average of the artificial intelligence doing the trading for us is 15.5%, right, for the company per month. If you invest $100 to $4.99, you're going to get 7.75% of the 15. So that's huge, guys. Do you understand? That's half of that. If you invest $500 to $14.99, you're going to get 9.3% of the 15.5. That's 60/40. So here's your percentages. So obviously, as you invest more and more, you will get up to the 13.2%. And that's the 85/15. So 13.2% of 15.5. So that's pretty cool. Let's get into the dollars. I know many of you guys are wondering, well, if I invest $100, how does this work? Well, I'm going to show you this example of $500 to the $14.99. So if you put $500 and you leave it alone and you just let the artificial intelligence can continue doing this on a monthly basis, and we're going to be making the profit, right, the revenue from the artificial intelligence doing the trading. We don't have to do the trading, remember. You're going to make $14.52, right? So you've just figured out this is the amount that you're going to make each month, and it just keeps growing, right? So you add the $13.29 plus the original 500, right, is $1,452 from a $500 investment. That's pretty cool. Now that's in your first year. Your second year jumps to 10%, right? So then if you leave it alone and you're investing your money and you're letting the compounded interest to happen, is $47.02. And then that's your 24 months. And then at your 36 months, which is 3 years, that's what you're making you're making $16,202 in 3 years from $500. So $500 in 3 years turns into $16,202. Is that crazy? It's absolutely mind-blowing. You haven't had to do any trades. You haven't had to do nothing. The artificial intelligence takes over. It's a robot. You just invest your money and you just leave it alone and you walk away. That's true passive income. Now let's show you on a bigger scale. This is a $1,500 investment, right? So $1,500 investment in the first year is $4,277 plus the initial $1,500 is $4,704. Now in the first year, if you leave it alone, that $1,500, and then now you're into 24 months later, you're going to make $16,191. In the third year, which is 3 years, 36 months, you leave it alone and you're invested $1,500, you're going to make $60,430. That's crazy. That's, again, leaving it alone. You're letting the system work. It's true passive income. It's mind-blowing. They also have a dream, get the dream car. There's a program here with some Sincere.Systems. You can, this is the different program here. I'm not going to get into much of the details, but there is a program. So if you're in these countries here, for the European countries, it's open for those countries. Whoops. Open for those countries here. So just so you know that it's only open for those countries. I'm not sure if they're going to be opening them up for the rest of the world, but I mean, hey, if you're paying attention, you're investing your monies into this company to let the artificial intelligence make it happen for you, you can just go out and pay cash for a new car. How cool would that be? So now this is where it's really, really exciting, and you just see me flip the slide, but this is where it got really exciting. This is affiliate program. So we're not an MLM company. This is affiliate program. This is where the numbers get really, really cool. So if you can only afford $100, that's fine. I suggest a lot of people just start with $100. It's a simple $100 deposit. If you go out and share that out to 10 people, you're going to get 5% of the $100. That's $5, right? But if you share that to 10 people, well, that's $10,000. So you have team turnover, which that is group volume from your team. That's what team turnover means here in Sincere.Systems in the affiliated program. So you definitely want, these are the levels, level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to level 11, right? You've seen some of these amounts here, right? The amounts that you can invest in. Well, the first 1, 2, 3, 4 levels, you can take the profits that you're making from the individuals that you're bringing in and reinvest it to get to the next level. So you want to get up to the $3,000 team turnover that's included in your entire team. Then you're going to be able to get up to the 7%. Every time you bring in new affiliates, you can make 7% from that $100. So that's $7. Same thing. That just keeps on growing up to the 10,000. But remember, if you had 10 people that invested in $100, boom, you're already automatically up to the 10 grand of team turnover. So then you're automatically up to the 9%, right? So you can reinvest your profits from the people that you bring in all the way up to level level 3. That's it. Then after that, you have to physically take your commissions and reinvest it, or obviously add more money towards your investments here. So, but you can take the profits from who you bring along with as affiliates to get yourself up to that 9%, the level 3. So it's very, very doable. It's able for any ordinary person to do. But again, there are going to be people that you're going to be talking to, and they're going to drop $3,000 immediately. They're going to drop, a $10,000. They're going to drop $25,000. It just depends on who they are and what. Well, this is where it gets exciting. Level 4 here, you can see you will get a bonus. You get $1,000 bonus. When you hit level 4, you get $1,000 bonus over and above the artificial intelligence, making the extra profits from the trading, as well as building a organization here as affiliates. Again, here you get level 5, you get 2,000. You can see every level keeps going up. That's over and above all the artificial intelligence earnings, as well as team building as affiliates, I should say. So it's very, very exciting. You can, I will tell you, the company is up to level 8. I believe they have 1 or 2 people here. That's it. So there's huge amounts of growth. And I'll go into more of that detail here. So, and again, like I just mentioned, some people will put 3,000, some people will put 10,000 immediately. It just depends on who they are. But if you don't know where to start, make sure that you're not investing more money than the amount of money that you need to pay your local your monthly bills. Let's be real here. Let's not go crazy. Obviously, then do what you can afford, and you can gradually work your way up very quickly. And this is very, very exciting. So this $3,000, if a person brought $3,000, you're going to make 7% immediately. And then if a 10,000, they're going to make 9% per person that they bring in. So you figure out the math from 9% to 10,000. I'll let you do that. It's kind of mind blowing, as well as you will get a percentage from all those referrals coming in underneath those personals that you brought in. So which it takes you to a whole new training, but it just to give you perspective, there's massive amounts of income here, passive income you can make. Like I just mentioned, our achievements, that's level 8, I believe it was, that I just showed you in the slide before. We only have one partner, so sorry, I thought it was 2 partners, but it's 1 partner. And then you can just see this is only really in the last 2 years. Again, the company is 3 years old, but they just got into the Forex trading here, got it rolling. And then about a year ago was when the artificial intelligence. But what's so exciting is only about a month and a half ago, actually in September 2020, was when they started having some of the original investors start reaching out to the English market. But really, honestly, about middle of October of 2020 was when the first person really locked arms with one of the amazing leaders of the company. He's from Ukraine, and he literally is just blowing it up in this last 37 days, 38 days. So whenever you see this video on December 1st, this video has been made. So this is a huge market. We're not even barely even touched any English market around the world. It's just open now. So it's very, very exciting times. So you're asking and wondering, well, how do you withdraw the funds? Well, there's immediately when you make the deposit, make the investment, you can't touch it for 3 months at all. That initial deposit, say if it's $100, $500, and you're making the profit after that. But when you bring in new affiliates, right, you can take that profit from those new affiliates and reinvest it so you can get to up to level 1, 2, 3, 4, a whole lot faster. So you're at a higher level of percentage from the artificial intelligence perspective of the business, as well as bringing in more affiliates. But if you're needing immediate money withdrawal, you can take those profits from those individuals that you bring in, those initial 5%, 7%, 9%, all the way up. You can withdraw those immediately, because there's some people out there right now, they're needing immediate money because they have no jobs. Unfortunately, we're going into second round of lockdowns around the world. Probably there'll be a third round of lockdowns. It's hard to say. We don't know. We can't predict, but this is the smartest time right now to really honestly understand that we need to invest our money right now. We need to be smart about our money. You need to be connected to people that understand numbers. And I will tell you, I am beyond blessed that Sincere Systems have come into my life, because I'm already connected to another company that has artificial intelligence and is about to launch to the world in this next few weeks. And I will tell you, if you're very keen to know what's happening right now, this is the time to literally be a pioneer of your country. So this is a very short presentation of how this works. And I'm just going to open up my camera here, and I'm going to stop share screen. But I really appreciate you that you came here to, maybe someone has sent you to this presentation, or you are part of Sincere Systems. But I will tell you, we are pioneering multiple countries. We're brand spanking new in the English market. This is like literally a month and a half, really opening up the English market. There's less than 100 people around the world in the English market. This is the time to lock arms. This is the time to realize that this is the next biggest Forex trading opportunity that's going to go wildfire in 2021. So this is very, very exciting. They just came out of a massive event in Dubai. If you can imagine Dubai, it's normal life over there, and they have shared a lot of new updates, and it's mind blowing where this is going. So I'm very excited. I want to say thank you for joining this presentation. Get back to the person that shared this presentation to you, so you can get their referral link. And right below here of this presentation, you can join our team by all means. But if not, I love the integrity. Go reach out to the person that has shared this video to you and get their referral link. It's very easy. It's a very easy process. It's so easy. There's multiple ways of making the payments. You can get in those details from that person. And take care. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, and ready to lock arms with you. Take care, guys.